Hey guys, you guys remember we just got back from Singapore, and if you guys remember, this is Inola, and then this is...
Hi everyone, I'm Eric.
Yeah, so this is Eric. He is Inola's brother, not boyfriend, brother. And over there we have Nana and Frank. So actually this meal, Nana is on Nana's tab, so I would like to have a toast to thank her for treating us to this meal. So thank you. And fun fact, the meals in this restaurant, we're eating at the Chamonix, the restaurant, and the meals here are actually like 50 Singaporean dollars, which would be 1,000, 100 something Taiwanese dollars. So that is a pretty expensive amount for a dish like this. So as you guys can see, they have set up the plates for us to see, and then also we have a iron skillet table that they're gonna cook, and then for us to see. Yes, please. Thank you. So yeah, we just finished our bread, so we can get more. And then this is fish egg sauce, and then this is obviously onion, and then this is rose salt, and this is sparkling like champagne juice, not real champagne, like juice, and then this is just plain water. So we're gonna record some of the cooking cinematics, so enjoy that, and then we're also gonna record our food later. So I will see you guys later. Bye. So that's the steamed eggs, and he just added the truffles inside, and there are a lot of truffles in the meals here. So as you guys can obviously know, that is one of the reasons why the food here are so expensive. And then obviously he's gonna set it on the plate that's gonna come on our table later. So we have, me and my dad are having the double French set, and then so there's pork and beef. We're gonna show you guys the actual dishes later because it's still preparing. And then there is of course seafood in the entree, and then he's gonna set it onto the plates. And this is like the kind of restaurants, I'm not sure if it's common in Singapore or anywhere else, but it is pretty common in Taiwan, like the restaurants where they cook the food for you, like the teriyaki, and you can see what they're cooking and how they're cooking it. So it's actually pretty interesting to watch the chefs cook your food in front of you. And you can also, you know, like steal their recipes to take home and cook one for yourself. And yeah, so I believe he's gonna cook the main dishes now. So I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so we already have our entree here, and now we're gonna taste it. And also, if you are new to these sets where there are a lot of overwhelming silverware, then I'm gonna give you a smart tutorial. It might not be the most professional of all, but it's something I learned from an event. So what you want to do is you want to start from the outside and start going inwards as the dishes go on. So obviously this is the steamed egg. You're gonna eat it with the outermost one, which will gonna be this small spoon. So let's try it. And also there's truffles on the top, and I kind of want to taste what truffles taste like. And fun fact, I have never tried before. Ooh, okay. So the truffles taste is really rich actually. There's a very deep aroma. So that explains why it's so expensive. But I still don't know if I would actually pay that much for something that is basically close to a mushroom. And then the steamed egg is like, the taste is richer than average steamed eggs you find outside. So average steamed eggs you find in Taiwan would be like pretty watery, and then actually their steamed eggs are like pretty dense. As you guys can see, it's like jello. And most steamed eggs in Taiwan are like pudding. So if you know the difference between pudding and jello, pudding is way jigglier than jello. And then let's try the rest of the food with the outermost fork, which would be the smaller one. And let us first try the scallop. scallop tastes medium rare. I like it. It's very tender inside. I don't think there's any special seasoning. The oil is very rich. The salt stands out really much, and our uncle is asking us to speed up because it's getting cold, so we're going to start speeding up. I believe this is apple, I think, and then this is... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to give up explaining, but I do know this is lettuce, so we're going to eat it and see what it tastes like. Okay, never mind, that wasn't apple. I don't even know what that is anymore. If you do, comment down below because I'm very new to these dishes. And this is the first time I actually don't know what I'm eating. It's pretty interesting actually. And then obviously I know the lettuce because the lettuce is pretty common. And then there's only one piece of onion left. So that is it of the entree, and then I will see you guys when we have our soup at our table. Okay guys, so we're back with the soup, and we have a French onion soup, and this is actually bread that you're supposed to dip in. And as you guys can see on the bowl, it says Chamonix, which is the restaurant. And then this is our cousin's soup. It's seafood soup, and of course the actual fillings is gonna be inside first, and then they will add the hot soup after. And then there was like, I think gelatin was on there. I believe that's gelatin. And then the hot soup is gonna melt the gelatin for the soup to have a more gluteny taste. And so now let's dip our bread into our soup and see what it tastes like. So this is like, this soup is the viscosity is very strong. So I don't really know what to expect, but I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that it tastes a lot like onion because I do like onion. And our bread just broke. Let's try to fish it out right there, and in it goes. I like the onion, but I wouldn't prefer this over actual onions because this is deep fried onion. Obviously it does bring out the onion taste more, and also gives it a crunch, but I think I like the fresh onions more because you can taste a bit of the caramel char. And I think that is your personal decision. Some people like charred onions, some people like fresh onions. Personally, I take the fresh onions over the charred onions, so it's still good though. It's very crunchy, and the onion taste is very strong. And then also, later we're gonna switch with my cousin, and then we will try the seafood soup, and then after we finish this up. So I will see you guys later when we get the seafood soup. Okay guys, so we have our second round of bread, and then again, as I said, this is like the fish eggs sauce that you're supposed to dip the bread in, or you could just cut it open and smear the sauce over inside. So I like to go with the dipping way because you can get more out of every dip, every bite. So ooh, the bread is very tender. It's very soft. I really like soft bread. Like the outside is crunchy and the inside is soft. And then you can taste like a garlicky taste in the sauce. I really like, our family really likes garlic. And garlic is like something that cannot leave our lives here in Asia or Taiwan. And I think the garlicky taste really goes well with the soft bread. And then the fish eggs, they really give like a popping feel when you bite into it. So that is definitely a thumbs up for me. And fun fact, you can actually get unlimited refills of the bread. So that is awesome. We're gonna get a lot of these because I love them so much. Now we're gonna go finish this off, and then we will try my dad and my mom's soup. Okay guys, so we're back and we have my dad's soup, and this is chicken broth with some various different kinds of vegetables inside. And I just realized, I asked, and we just found out that this piece right here, if I can get it to come out, this piece right here that we also had on the entree, it is cherry reddish. So that sounds like just reddish, but with a better twist. And maybe it is like an infusion with cherry. Maybe it's cherry flavored, but personally I don't taste it. Maybe it's because my taste buds aren't that strong, or maybe it's just reddish, but it's called cherry reddish. And also, as we guys can see behind us, the chef is cooking our food. So we have a lot of salmon, and also the truffle salad, truffle mushroom salad, and then also our 12-ounce steak that is getting seared right there. So we're gonna try the soup, and I will tell you guys how it tastes like. Aside from being like chicken broth you find anywhere, I think there's a taste of truffles. I think it tastes like the truffles we had in the steamed eggs. So it tastes infused with the soup, and it really goes well together. It goes very, very, very smoothly down your throat, and I really like it. So now we're gonna go taste the seafood soup of my mom's, and I will tell you guys how it tastes like. Yo, so we have our next soup, which is the seafood soup, and as we guys can see inside, there is some squid, some shrimps, and then also, of course, some fish, obviously, because it's seafood. And then the soup, the broth itself is tomato soup, so we're gonna taste it right now. Okay, so in most stores you find outside, it's just gonna be taste like tomato soup and then with seafood inside, but for theirs, it's actually tomato soup with seafood, the taste of seafood that is infused inside itself. So that gives it even a deeper level of aroma and taste for the soup. So thumbs up. Next one. Hey guys, so we have our Caesar salad here, and you guys are seeing this live. We're having our cheese grated onto our Caesar salad. And at the first look, we can see there is some meat, tomatoes, lettuce, and also in the middle, this sauce. I'm actually not sure what this sauce is, so we're gonna see what it is right now. We're gonna discover and explore this new sauce together. And of course, we have some freshly grated cheese. So the middle, it tastes like yogurt, like sweet and sour yogurt, Greek yogurt. And then the ham is very tender. It's smoked. It's smoky ham, but it's not way too salty. So that is something you actually see a lot in Taiwan, like salted ham or smoked ham or smoked meat that is actually way too salty to eat by its own. But I think that's a design for you to eat smoked food with other dishes. And so I really like their meat. It is actually, you can actually eat it directly. And then for the veggies, I think it's basically just the same thing, only with the yogurt. So now we're gonna finish up with our salad, and then we will move on to our main dish. And then also, this is the lemon sorbet, and it just came, so we will take a taste test too as well. Tastes like a slushy, and also there are lemon zest inside, which give it an extra punch of the lemon extract, the lemon oil. So when you bite into this lemon zest, the oil actually sprays out into your mouth, giving you an extra punch to refresh yourself if you're sleepy like me, because we just got back from Singapore, we didn't get any sleep. So we're gonna finish this up, and then I will see you guys when we get our main dish. Hey guys, so over here we have one of our main dishes. This is a two people meal, so there are two main dishes with, of course, two of each main dish, and we're gonna go do a quick tour of it. So we have 2 slices of lemons, 4 pea pods, 2 tomatoes, 2 shrimps, big shrimps right here, and then this is mustard, and then we have two pieces of salmon, and then 2 scallops. So we're gonna try that. So similar to the entree scallop, it's medium rare, very tender, very juicy. And now let's try our salmon. Right now, cutting through it, I can feel that the skin is very crunchy. It also feels very crunchy as well. So that is something that so far is a good impression for me. So let us try to get this piece of salmon up. This is harder than I imagined. Way harder than I imagined. Okay, here we go. Wow. Salmon is very tender. What I like so much about it is the skin itself. It actually does taste like the Singaporean old duck, the salted egg yolks, the fried chicken egg crisps. It's pretty much the same. It is so crispy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the fish skin, you can go to the link in the description for the playlist on the Singapore trip. And then for the shrimp, I'm gonna take a bite of the head. That is very chewy, and it's very tender. It tastes very fresh compared to other shrimps you get in Taiwan. But I believe that is to be expected because of the price of this thing. And then it has a very deep sea aroma, deep sea shrimp aroma. And I don't think the peas are gonna be much different, but we're gonna taste it anyway. And also the tomatoes that are pretty much already soggy right now. So it tastes pretty much just like the regular tomatoes and peas, but then there's also the seasoning that's what makes it different. So now we're gonna wait for our other main dish, and I will show you guys that later. Hey guys, we're here with our next main course. This is the steak, and up top here, these are mushrooms. So that's peel the top layer off to the side. And then next we have this, which is duck liver. So we're gonna peel that off to the side as well. Well, not really peel because it's fragile, so we'll set that aside. And then down here we have our steak. So you can see it's beautifully pink inside. So let's take a bite out of it. The flavoring is very strong. This sauce here, it tastes very mild. It's not a bad thing. That means it's not too strong. I really like it. It suits my flavor personally. And I think the meat is more tender than the meat you'd usually find in restaurants, which I like as well. And it's medium rare, which I like too. And this piece, you can actually still see the red. So we're gonna see if it's any different than the one we just had. This one is definitely more raw. And when we ordered it, the chef did say we were gonna get 3 pieces of 30% rare and then 3 pieces of 50% rare. So I believe we just ate both of them. And then let's try the mushrooms. They look pretty cooked. Okay, thank you. So it looks pretty cooked, and let's see how it tastes like. It tastes like a twig, literally. Okay, I'm just joking. The outside is very crispy, crunchy, and miraculously the inside is actually still very, very tender. So there's like a special twist to the traditional mushrooms. And then of course we still have the duck liver to try out. So if we just cut it here. And okay, this piece does not seem to want to come off. So let's just eat it directly. This is very hard to explain. This is one of the hardest things to explain that I've ever eaten. Basically, it's like a bag, and then inside the bag, it's like a lot of, you know, the protein.
Bread.
Okay.
Rice.
Bread.
Bread
Okay.
and fried rice.
Okay. One. So we just ordered 1 extra bread and 1 extra bowl of fried rice, and so it's like a bag, and then inside the burger, you know, when you cook the burger patties, there are the protein, which most people mistake it as blood. It's like the grayish, brownish stuff that tastes soft in your mouth. So I think the duck liver tastes like a bag, and then inside the bag there is just tons of protein from the meat. So we're gonna finish up with our main course, and then I will show you guys the fried rice later. Hey guys, so we have our desserts here. First here off we have a cream cheese tart, and then moving on we have a apple pie, mini apple pie, and then also we have this strawberry mousse cake right here. So let's try to get a good angle for you guys to see. And then also we have our smoothie, and we will eat that later. And then something that is special today is that we have a birthday cake. Happy birthday! And so we already took the group photo. We're gonna have it developed later, so I'll show you guys later. But for now, let us enjoy the dessert, and bon appetit! Yo guys, so we forgot to show you the this is the rose milk tea. So as you guys can see, there are dried rose petals on top, and then there's the milk tea on the bottom, and a layer, I believe this would be cream on top, or foam, milk foam. So now let's mix it in so that we can taste all of the rose petals of the rose inside. So, bottoms up. Hello, so this is the apple pie. And my mom doesn't, this is my mom's apple pie. My mom doesn't have cream, so bottoms up. That is lemon cream. You can obviously taste the lemon. There was a piece of mint leaf on top, and I'm currently feeling the overpowering refreshment of the mint. That is very strong. I really like it. Ooh, the refreshment. And then we're gonna have some more of the apple pie, and obviously there's gonna be apple and some apple sauce at the bottom to fill up the gaps. And then that's butter cookie crust, I believe. Ooh. That was close. So let's also try this birthday smoothie that we have. I'm actually not sure what the flavors are, but I would take a wild guess. This is lemon, mint, and strawberry. By all means, this is not what it tastes. It's just a guess. Okay, now we can know for sure this is lemon, infused with something else, maybe mango, because it tastes like lemon, but then it's sweeter than lemon should taste, so this should be infused with something else. So we're gonna finish it up, and then we also have our mousse, not mousse, our cream cheese tart here, so let's try that as well. Ooh, it's like a pudding. And just look at this mountain of cream that Enola is gonna eat, probably.
No.
Okay, fine. So obviously, as you guys can see, in my family, I'm the one that eat all of the leftovers. I mean, you can't blame me. I'm in my growth period, so. Ooh, also we have our pictures, so let's take one. And so as you guys can see, there's the cake plate there, and then this is our entire family. Not entire family, only 3 families of our family. So there's Enola's family, and also my uncle, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So we have a pretty big family. This is like 1/4 of it. We also have another 3/4. So if we have the chance, I will introduce you guys to them. But anyways, that brings an end to today's video. And before we leave, let's take a taste test of the rose milk tea. I would say that tastes more like rose tea than rose milk tea. There isn't really a strong milk taste, but the rose taste is very strong. So that is something that makes me like the rose milk tea so much. So that brings an end to this video. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and comment down below. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.